people currently calling me a racist because I said it's not Sadiq Khan's, it's not his country. No, it's not his country. It's not. And he doesn't even care about it. He cares about Islam before he cares about his country. So I'm right in that.
Tommy Robinson launches fierce criticism of Sadiq Khan. Heated debate erupts over London leadership. You're not going to believe what just happened. Tommy Robinson has once again sent shockwaves through the UK's political landscape. In a video that's already gone viral, Robinson launched a blistering critique of London Mayor Sadiq Khan, accusing him of failing the people of London and calling for him to face real accountability. The tone was fierce, emotional, and unmistakably defiant. Within minutes of being posted online, the clip spread across X, formerly Twitter, TikTok, and YouTube, sparking one of the most intense online debates Britain has seen in months. And while Robinson's comments were raw and impassioned, they've also reignited a familiar controversy: the question of where the line lies between legitimate political criticism and dangerous rhetoric. The moment came during a live stream event where Robinson was answering questions from followers about crime, policing, and political trust in Britain. When one viewer brought up the state of London under Sadiq Khan, Robinson didn't hold back. He launched into a long and heated critique, accusing the mayor of mismanagement, weak policing, and turning a blind eye to community problems. At one point, he raised his voice, saying, "People are tired of excuses. Tired of spin. London deserves better leadership, someone who actually listens to the people." That line alone has been replayed hundreds of thousands of times. It's clear Robinson knew exactly what he was doing. But here's where things took off. As soon as the video hit social media, reactions poured in from every corner of the political spectrum. Supporters flooded the comments section, with one post reading, "Finally someone saying what we're all thinking." Another wrote, "You may not like Tommy Robinson, but at least he's brave enough to confront the truth." On the other side, critics fired back hard. One user countered, "This isn't leadership. It's provocation. London's challenges won't be solved by shouting online." Another said, "It's always the same with Robinson, lots of outrage, no real solutions." The clash became the top trending topic in UK political discussions within hours. Meanwhile, Sadiq Khan's office issued a brief but firm response. A spokesperson told reporters, "The mayor remains focused on uniting London and tackling the real issues: safety, affordability, and opportunity. He will not be distracted by inflammatory commentary." That statement, while brief, was strategic. Khan has spent years cultivating a reputation as calm and composed, especially when under public attack. But make no mistake, he's aware that moments like this can sway public perception, especially among undecided or frustrated Londoners. And this is where the story turns political. Because Robinson's comments, while framed as a personal rant, hit right at the heart of an upcoming political season. London's next mayoral race is on the horizon, and discontent over rising living costs, transport issues, and crime rates is creating fertile ground for fiery opposition voices. Robinson doesn't hold political office right now, but his influence in shaping online opinion is undeniable. One political commentator told The Telegraph, "Robinson knows how to dominate the news cycle. He doesn't need a seat in City Hall, just a viral clip. Every time he attacks Khan, it rallies his base and pressures mainstream politicians to respond." And that's exactly what's happening now. Even mainstream outlets that normally avoid covering Robinson directly were forced to engage. Sky News ran a segment titled "Political Outrage or Public Accountability." BBC's coverage focused on how online figures are increasingly setting the tone of modern political debate even outside formal institutions. One political analyst put it this way: "Robinson's tactics are disruptive by design. He thrives on backlash. The more people condemn him, the more visible he becomes." And right now he's very visible. The public mood, though, is split right down the middle. In local pubs, call-in shows, and online forums, ordinary people are arguing about what Robinson said and what it says about Britain's current state of frustration. One London cab driver told LBC Radio, "I don't agree with how Tommy says it, but I get his anger. Things aren't working." Another caller said, "It's exhausting. We need calm leadership, not more division." And that's the paradox of British politics. In 2025, anger moves faster than answers. From a purely political standpoint, this moment is fascinating. Khan, now serving his third term as London mayor, faces mounting scrutiny from critics over issues like knife crime, housing shortages, and strained policing budgets. He's defended his record, consistently pointing to nationwide funding cuts and global challenges that no city can solve alone. But Robinson's message wasn't about nuance. It was about emotion, frustration, betrayal, exhaustion. And that's why it hit home for so many. Because when people feel unheard, they don't reach for policy documents. They reach for voices that sound angry for them. It's important to say this clearly. Robinson's statements are his opinion, not evidence of wrongdoing. But what this episode really reveals is how polarized Britain's political conversation has become. On one side, populist figures like Robinson who channel raw public frustration. On the other, establishment leaders like Khan, trying to steady the ship with calm, measured messaging. And between them, millions of voters caught in the middle, wondering who, if anyone, actually speaks for them. By the end of the day, the story wasn't just about what Robinson said. It was about what it represented. A deeper feeling that something in Britain's political dialogue has broken. That anger and attention now drive more engagement than calm explanation ever could. And that's the real story here. One commentator summed it up best in a tweet that's now gone viral. This isn't about Khan or Robinson. It's about the fact that shouting gets more clicks than governing gets gratitude. As the dust settles, both camps are claiming victory. Robinson's supporters say he spoke truth to power. Khan's allies say he refused to stoop to outrage. But somewhere between those two narratives lies a bigger question for Britain. What kind of politics do people actually want now? Because if viral anger keeps setting the agenda, calm leadership may soon become the hardest message to sell. And that could define not just London's future but the country's.